Welcome there, guys. This is Couple Joe. I'm Sylvester Ryan, and yes, throughout the month of June, I promise we'll be celebrating dads, celebrating men. Not enough times we celebrate men. And today, I have a father and son duo of Calypso Monarchs, royalty in the house. We celebrating dads. Today, I'm rolling out recipes, I'm toasting to 2 monarchs, and I'm cooking shrimp. We are back, time to roll out our first recipe. We're gonna have some fun on the show today. We're celebrating men, celebrating guys. And how I said, I have Calypso royalty in the house. Such a special story. When I recognized what happened, I saw this young man in, what's it, Calypso tent? Calypso house. Keep forgetting the name of the Calypso tent. And I said, well, this young man reminds me of somebody, I'm trying to pinpoint who he reminded me of. Them and come to form a Calypso shirt today, so fellas have a kind of style and a kind of different kind of way, everybody else. I said, who he reminded me of? After his performance, I went backstage and I was told he's the son of Duane O'Connor, 2012 Calypso Monarch. He went on to become the 2023 Calypso Monarch. First time, I think he reached the big yard, as he used to call it, long time. And he won. So now, father and son, here with me today to celebrate the monarchy. So I'm cooking a very special dish for them. I have some shrimp, guys, very, very quick sale on either side, as you saw. I'm going to now take the shrimp out. No more than about 2 to 3 minutes on either side. And I'm probably even going a little beyond before that, because this shrimp is going back into a chili coconut sauce. A chili coconut sauce. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to serve up a chili coconut shrimp with some rice. And I'm hoping my monarchs in the house will like it today as we celebrate dads. Father and son in the house today. So my shrimp coming out. Follow me. This is a real nice, luxurious, but very simple recipe to follow, and you can get the recipe on CoupleJoeCaribbean.com. Let's go with some onions. So let me get a little more oil. You see all that niceness there? I want it. I'm adding just a little touch of oil again. And then I would say about a cup of onions. And let that do its thing just for about a minute or 2. Once the onions get nice and translucent, you'll start to smell the onions. I kind of cook with my nose. I know when it's ready. You get that? I know when it's ready. Nose, that'll be good. Nice bell peppers. I love color, as you guys know. So when I'm shopping for bell peppers and sweet peppers now in supermarkets, I'm just not looking for the plain green ones again. I'm looking for the yellow and the orange and the red and all kind of fancy colors they have now, because I love to see the color in the pot. Once the peppers start to get organized there, I have some tomatoes. So it's really like a little vegetable base that I'm building before the sauce starts to get cracking. Lovely tomatoes. Mr. Tomato now. I like to season in layers. So I'm going to go in a little bit of salt at this stage. Some black pepper. Look how pretty, look how wonderful. Yeah? Fresh ingredients kind of just helps so much. I have some fresh, good old Trini green seasoning, some good Trinbago green seasoning. I always make the example when I went to Central Shop. Same thing, but they call it mom's seasoning, because that's probably the seasoning that Central Shop moms would make and batch and put in the fridge, just like our Trini moms. Yeah. All sorts of goodness in there. As it hits the pot, you start to smell the goodness. I like to leave my garlic for last. So I have a couple cloves of garlic. And if you follow Copper Joe, you know I don't chop garlic. I crush it. My best friend Leisha. Magic. Garlic in there. Yeah. I told you chili coconut. So I'm going with some spices and I'm starting with chili powder. So it's going to give it a nice little heat. Just a nice little I don't want it pepper hot, but I want it chili hot, flavorful. So some chili powder. I have some smoked paprika. You can use the ordinary paprika, but smoked paprika is one of my favorite spices. And just some good old pepper seasonings. And you want to incorporate all of those seasonings. Where you going, brother? Just for a minute, just to kind of allow the spices to, you know, kind of get into the vegetables and do its thing. So to that, it's going with, I would say about a tablespoon or two of tomato paste, and then a half cup of tomato sauce. Not ketchup, you know. Tomato sauce, tomato paste, not ketchup. Don't do that. Right? See that rich, thick, flavorful mixture forming there? All the wonderful veggies and that lovely tomato sauce kind of going aside. Allow that another minute or so, and then another layer of flavor. Final layer of flavor, a cup and a half of coconut milk. So where's those spices, chili, paprika, that deep tomato flavor combined with the coconut milk. When you put this on the counter and you spread it, every man just licking that counter like you want to know what is good now, because it's so good. Simple ingredients that you have in your cupboard. You check your pantry. I'm sure you have it. Get your recipe on Copper Joe Caribbean. And this is so simple. This is a dish. I'm talking to the moms here now. And the sons and the daughters. Not just on Father's Day. Whole month of June, I want you to take a recipe from CopperJoeCaribbean.com and cook for Dad. You celebrating Dad, you celebrating guys in June. This recipe is one to try. This just needs to come together. I want to thicken up just a little bit, because when the coconut milk hits it, it's going to thicken up just a little bit. And it starts to do it already. You see when the kind of rolling off the spatula like that, you know, it's thickening up nicely. And guess what? This fella here. I'd like to show you this. See all that goodness? Don't leave that on the plate, you know. All that goes back in there. Fold it nicely. You can do this with chicken breast as well. Some dads may not be able to do shrimp. My apologies, my sympathies to all those dads who can't eat shrimp. The shrimp is just so good, you know. But you can do it with chicken breast. You know, you cut off some chicken breast. You can do it with probably some fish, some salmon, at the same sort of flavor profile. Yeah. And all you need is another couple of minutes of this on the stove. Allow it to do its thing. I have some parsley. Fresh parsley just to the end. Guys, do ignore this process. This final process, it makes a whole hell of a lot of difference. Just that fresh parsley. And at the end, it just kind of illuminates the flavor even more. Yeah, using big words, it illuminates the flavor. It's time to plate out. It's time to plate out. have some jasmine rice. I think they will go well with the flavors, but ordinary white rice is fine, guys. And this is simply plated up so nicely. I can turn off this fire now. Just allow it to, to consume and do its thing. So all you do, kind of look for some nice big scoops. Final little touch, a little more parsley. I think that'll look pretty now. You eat with your eyes. Just a little fresh parsley, and I have a little sharpening in this parsley. So it's a little sharpening and parsley mix. My coconut chili shrimp served with rice. They call that cooking for kings. And I have two kings in the building. So this story that today is an amazing one, and I'm so glad I look for these little stories on Cup of Joe. It is what has kept me going for the last decade. And we have so many stories untold in this country, and this one I think needs to be told. Father and son, Duane O'Connor, and I'm gonna get it right. Tazia, the 2023 Calypso Monarch. They are here. I want to welcome them and say, come on down, guys. Nobody wants to go first. Which king coming first? My brother, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I was seeing.
Thank you, brother.
You just hold me. You seem so strong. You make me feel like a little boy, you know. Everything coming down next to man, I feel like less of a person. You are? You feel the same way? Yeah. You're almost as tall as him, though. Serious?
Yep.
You are what? You're almost 7 feet.
Yeah. He's about 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, I could be tall. As tall. You're a 7 footer, brother.
Okay, that's a lot. So you play NBA?
I never played basketball.
Yeah.
You play?
I used to do
When you play, yeah. You're a chocolate boy? You know what? I'm a chocolate boy too. Yeah. You don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I'm a chocolate boy as well. Yeah. Let focus, because I want this to get cool. I hope, both of you guys eat shrimp. I think I made sure of that before. Taste. I hope this guy have a nervous, because if you know Duane, he operates a kitchen, he cooks, he's a serious cook. Don't even hang me up for a little bit, right? Does he have any name correct?
Yes.
Right.
No, I can't cook.
You can't cook?
No, but I know how good food is tastes.
Right. Because you've been eating from that, you for some time. Duane see something now, right? Well, they're taking couple bites, couple forkfuls.
It's good.
That man was that hard master, so like, serious, right?
That's why I don't cook. It's good. I like the flavors. I would use your term, it illuminates in your mouth. The fresh flavors is very important for me as well. You know, the freshness of the parsley. I'm sensing some chardonnay here.
A little chardonnay.
And I get that nice garlic, you know? Yes.
Thank you, Duane.
It's good.
I have had chefs on this show. I have cooked for different people about I think because he's a 7-footer that he has not intimidated in this room. So then,
and the coconut infused that kind of
still going on. It's still going on.
Because it's still in the back of the palate. It's reaching there.
Let's take a break. I have Kings and the Bidlet to say and Duane O'Connor. Father and son guys will learn about their story when we come back. This is Couple Joe. We're celebrating dads, we're celebrating men in June. Come back.
We are persevered that we made it, even in times when they say we would quit. Hooray, hooray! Come along, we sing hallelujah. So I say, if you love your country, then show it. If you are proud, stand up and let them know it. I say you are so worthy, blessings almighty from him, they will start to pour. TNT, we love you forevermore. TNT, girl, you're greater now than before.
Jesus. You get a voice from you? Real voice on your name.
150 times.
Yeah! I didn't want to say it, but yeah. But he real quality of the voice. So big joke, quick. Like on the TikTok clip.
I sit down here and I confused, right? I am baffled. Going through my comments, and everybody's like, hey, I didn't know you sing congrats. And I sit down here and I'm like, did not know how to sing. So wait. So why everybody following me? Because I cannot saw everybody following me because they know how to sing. Like, you know, you're the singer and they follow you. And the TikTok thing is just like a by the way thing. Me, I know the TikTok thing is the main thing and all they didn't know how to sing. What? What?
When did you recognize, I mean, I'm sure that you would have had that influence on you, but when did you recognize you wanted to do Calypso?
I don't think it was like I recognized. It was just there from ever since.
Yeah.
Because I would put on his suits that was
Serious?
100 times bigger than me and put a chair in the gallery or table and sing on top of the table for the neighbors to hear.
And you just sing out loud,
Just
singing his songs?
Yes.
Serious? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I really just imagine, when I recognize you as a father and son, I would imagine the pride you felt on Calypso Sunday night, on the March night.
Oh, it was ecstatic. Everything following that as well. You know, the entire night was a great night.
Yeah.
With my experience as a Calypso Monarch and being in the Calypso Monarch finals and being there continuously, even when I wasn't in the finals, you would go to the finals to see and hear. And I followed every performer. Now there were certain favorites.
Right, on the night.
On the night.
Yes.
And when I realized the favorites weren't happening.
Yeah, they bring the A game.
You didn't? They brought the A game and again, the Calypso Monarch is on the night.
Yeah.
So then you will have favorites coming in. Now sometimes like the year when I won, they said I was from the get-go. Right.
You were out front.
I was way out front.
Yeah.
But I myself, I was not even sure because I'm saying this is actually, so it was actually the first time I performed in the Savannah on the March night.
Not your first.
But it was my second entry into the March Gras because my first entry into the March Gras was 2009 when I did the tribute to the Mighty Duke. 2007, sorry.
I remember that.
But that final was held in the Savannah, in the stadium.
I remember that, yeah.
So the first time I'm singing in the Savannah on the March Gras night was 2012. Because after 2007, I didn't make it to the finals until 2012. And that night, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I played up against Chalkers, Karina Ashley defending Kurt Abbott. I said they put me in my usual position, which is either between 6 and 9.
Right.
You know?
Was soca something that you want to do in your early 20s? It's still a young artist.
Yeah, I don't mind doing any other genre.
Yeah, right.
Because you sing. Genres.
Mm-hmm. So one of the things, and a lot of artists, especially young artists like yourself, you've had success very early here in terms of the Calypso art form. Will you, if you get a big hit, soca hit on you in all the fests next year, will you still be committed to soca? Would Daddy pull the belt and say, hey, you still have to sing Calypso?
I would still sing Calypso because it's something that I love. I love Calypso, so I would never stop.
No. Even if you soca take you different places. Yeah. I think that's so important really because not there are few Calypsonians that can call themselves soca artists, few soca artists that can call themselves Calypsonians, and you could probably count them on one eye in the country. You know, and I think that's important.
Very, very good. And you know what? He was a former junior Calypso Monarch.
Right.
He won the junior Calypso Monarch in 2018.
Yeah.
You know, starting young again. You know, like myself, it took me. I never won the junior Calypso Monarch.
Yeah.
You know, it was a long road. You know, but I'm glad for his success.
Yeah.
You know, I like what I watch him perform, and I feel that
joy. Yeah.
You know,
You want to tell Daddy thank you? Come on, man, you would Calypso Monarch today, man. If it wasn't for Daddy's influence. Just tell me, I mean.
Then I wouldn't be here.
Thank you, love you. Take a minute and thank you.
You know, he's just like my wife. His mother. You know, emotions are not shown that
easily.
You
So
know?
if I put on this one and say this, but that you say that thanks for it. Thanks.
We have said you can say. But you know, we are a loving family.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just that, you know, emotions.
Blushing and he can't come to this watching in here. What's trending on guy? But then I know that's something that also, that's our father, son, that's men and all.
Yeah.
We could hardly just watch each other. So I had Aaron Duncan, and he was able to watch his mother. But you watching Daddy, it's difficult. No,
I tell him I love him all the time. You know? Yeah.
All the time.
Too much time.
You know, when he's sleeping, I go, I play with him, and he's like,
Yeah, that like too much time.
You don't think I'm a big man now?
Yeah, Daddy, come on, Daddy.
I have a special name for him. I call him that, and he says,
Yo, Daddy, you want to TikTok now, bro?
Because of course it's only one child I have, right? One son, one child. That's all I know. That's all myself and my wife. That's all we know. All three of us, we live together in our home. You know, we do everything together. We go on trips together. We do everything together.
Delays on you.
What's that going to say?
You said we taking a break. I feel like we're not too long in this segment as this already. To see a real bright young man, and I think it's so much for Duane O'Connor to be proud of. Looking at them together as father and son, they're a special story in this country already. They've created history. Has there ever been a father and son monarch?
No.
That's why I was trying to go back in my mind, and I said, this is something I didn't even see it highlighted in terms of, when we were looking and saying, that's a story, that's a special story. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations. When we come back, we take a closer look.
Yes.
Let me introduce you to this gentleman, my mixologist, Sylvester Ryan, and he's powered today by Moet.
That was my little TikTok.
No, you on TikTok?
A little bit. But gentlemen, welcome. Today, I'm just going to be making something. An ode to fathers and an ode to you guys. Now, in listening to the interview, I got to realize that he's an only child. And as an only child, as a father, the responsibility stands with you to preserve the legacy. And that's exactly what he's doing. So he's carrying on what you started. Yeah? Now, my dad always told me that colors have a lot to play with spirit and life and giving energies, right? So I decided as a Father's Day cocktail to make something purple. Now, purple is a very strong color, as they say. So, in order to achieve purple, as a mixologist, of course, we go into a little bit of chemistry. We go into colors, we go into density and that kind of stuff. But remember, the name of the cocktail is preserving the legacy. So, with a little bit of the strawberry, which is the red, just a little touch of lime, just to add the brightness to the cocktail. We're going to add that together, and again, preserving the legacy. So we're not going to do sugar, we're just going to do a little bit of agave syrup. And add that to bring back your sweetness without adding any unnatural sugars. Okay? Right. So that's your red. What do you add to red? To make cocoa.
Shucks.
Yeah, I carry my sesame sheet. I carry my sesame sheet. Right, so we're just gonna have the red standing there. Nice. Now, we're creating layers with it, so I'm just gonna ice up the glass so that the layers stand on each other. Right.
Yeah.
Part one ready.
Part one.
First layer. Second layer, we got the blue. Now again, with mixology, you have to understand that certain flavors would stand up on top of each other if it's lighter in density, right? So you already have your thick layer, then you add your blue curacao.
Oh, that's blue curacao?
Yes.
Right.
And to that, we add some white rum because spirit is lighter than anything that has sugar in it. So it's going to create a lighter liquor or lighter spirit that will stand on top of this one.
You aim it to float it.
Yes.
Correct.
Nice. So you just let it run on the eggs so that it touches, but there's no overcoat. It stands, but there's no overcoat. Not your second layer.
I'm impressed. I think that is your there.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
I was nervous for you.
I was nervous for myself. But again, as a mixologist, once you understand how to manipulate your different spirits and liquors,
Yeah.
everything else becomes second nature. You know? So you're not going to garnish on top, you're going to garnish inside the glass. And then we're going to finish with the star bishop, because we made a toast. And what better to toast with, right? That's going to add your final layer. So you actually see 3 distinct layers within the drink. But as you take it, and you stir it, the deeper you go down in it, the more purple it gets. And this is preserving the legacy.
Preserving the legacy. Gentlemen, TikTok. I'm on TikTok. So I love the concept. My mixologist Sylvester Ryan, guys, and preserving the legacy. That's the name of the cocktail. I want to congratulate you to say a wonderful 2023. Much more success to come, my brother. And as I said, celebrating God.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, because without doing, there will be no zero.
And Donnerson.
I know that's not go ahead. Yeah. You see that name is always the only thing I want to. This one is I want to do only fellas.
Yeah, but I don't really know.
Donnerson. You see, you already checked for your mind, it's a long time. Enjoy, guys.